guys. So let's see what we come up with. I don't really have anything pre-planned. I feel like I kind of want to do a red lip, even though that's so extremely unoriginal. Whatever. And the only red lip I have is super like old and probably expired and gross, but it's holidays, and I feel like this sweater calls for a red lip, so we'll see where that takes us. But yeah, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to start by doing some priming, and I need to put on my under eye cream, which I have not yet done today. This is a Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I've used the shit out of it because it's great. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard a lot about it. Super lightweight, super delicious. Oh yeah. Especially this time of year, it's like, oh, you need the moisture. And you know, I'll say I never realized how much, it's gonna sound bad, how much eye cream was necessary until I started using it. Okay, because it's like, when you don't, your under eyes are parched, they're thirsty, they're like, bitch, you forgot me. And then I'm gonna go in with this is from, it's a Touch and Soul, okay, and it's their Glassy Skin Balm, and it's a primer but also a moisturizer and like 100% delicious, so feels so good on the skin. It's so rich. Oh, yes. Literally instantly like moisture. And then to be extremely extra, because it is the holiday season, I'm going to go in with the Wander Beauty and Illuminating Face Oil. I've seen people really go ham with this stuff. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. But, you know, you do you. This stuff is also very potent. Okay, so I'm going in with one of my favorite foundations. The L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear. And I like to just brush it on my face, like so, and then go in with the Beauty Blender to really blend it out. I like to go in with Coty Airspun loose face powder on the brows so that I can put my brows on because I look like an egg. Yeah, so we're gonna go like this and just pat over the brows with a big brush. I don't normally do it with this brush, but I can't find the brush that I do normally do it with. It's a smaller eyeshadow brush, but it's super fluffy. Whatever though. Okay. And then we're going to brush them up with a spoolie. Fudge. These are brows that really need to be done. Okay, so then we're going to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. And I just like to draw a line on top, draw a line on the bottom, and then fill in. More Coty Airspun loose powder. I like to set this down. I know some people don't, but I do because sometimes I'll get streaks with my shadow if I don't set it down with some loose powder. So yeah, we're good on that. And I don't know what the F we're gonna do for eyeshadow today. I was feeling holiday, I was feeling red lip. So if we do red lip, we should go more neutral on the eyes, but I don't know what the feel is, what the vibe is, what the palette's gonna be. I don't know. Haven't thought that far. Normally just get in here and get it on. This Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, it really calls to me because it's so fun. Like, look at these. Look at this, look at this, look at this. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. It doesn't, like, I feel like I need some sort of a glitter glue for it because it doesn't stay on the eyes all day the way it looks in the palette. So, what we gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the first step that I always do. I always go in with Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. Check this out. Yep, beat to death. Love it. I was going with this guy clearly as my transition shade. That is a safe bet. So let's go ahead and do that and wipe that all over. Let's roll. I'm going to take this cinnamon shade in the Violet Voss Essentials palette. And this, what is this? This is a crease brush from Girl I Don't Know, but take a crease brush and get up in it. And I'm going to stick this in my crease. Being super overpowering, and you can really use this in a whole bunch of different versatile ways. Yeah, I certainly do. We're gonna go in with the Dream Street Shooting Star shade. This like rose goldy brownie. I don't know, I just love it. And I actually never used it in combination with this cinnamon color, but yeah, we're just gonna go in with it on the lid. See, I just can't get over, like, these ColourPop shadows are so good. Like, there's no other way to explain it, it's just good. And it works so well with the finger, which is my favorite way to apply the lid shade. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with a darker color, that's for show, which is another like fluffy crease brush. This one has tape on it. Anyone will do. And then again, out of this palette, this dark shade, this brownish, it's called Moony. It's my favorite. Is it Moony? Yeah, it's Moony. It's my favorite like darker brown color because it's one of those colors that like it's like it is what you make it. Like you could have it be light and just a touch of hair or whatever, or you could really take this thing in deep, but you really just can't go wrong with it. Like it's just a perfect brown. And I'm gonna push that into the crease, more so focusing on the outer edge. Okay, so I'm feeling this right now. Yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do next is put on some eyeliner. And I'm gonna go in with just the Hank and Henry I think it's like Blickety, yeah, in Blickety Black. This stuff is good, but it's not the darkest shade, or it's not the blackest black I've ever used. You've got to go over it a couple times, but the design of it is so great, and you just get a perfect liner, so it's kind of worth it. And we got a little bit of liner going on. And next I'm going to pop on a lash, and then I'm probably going to come back to the shadow and deepen it up a bit. I'm all about, I don't know, I gotta see certain parts of the eye look put together before I can totally, you know, be done with it. So, and I know you're not supposed to pull out the side of your eye, but we all do it, okay? This lash was jumping and bumping around, so I had to shut it down. That's another tip. When you're applying a lash and it's jumping all around, shut that shit down, okay? Alright, you know where it needs to be. Bring it in close, bring it in tight. Because if you let it dry wrong, it's over and you're going to have a bad lash experience. You're probably going to get poked, your eye is probably going to tear up, and you're probably going to have a shit day. So, shut that shit down before it goes too far. And part of shutting that shit down when it comes to a lash that isn't cooperating is continue, like, give it a second, like, stay with it while it's drying, okay? Just because it looks like it's good, lashes are liars, okay? You need to stay with it and go over it, check it again, make sure those corners are staying where they're supposed to be, because, you know, when you're moving around and, you know, maybe doing something else while you're waiting for the lash to dry, it can still move and mess up and be bad. So that's the other thing, is you have to be very persistent, consistent, and stay on that lash, okay? Don't let it ruin your day. It's gonna add a bit more depth. And it's easier for me to see now exactly where I want that depth to be when I have the lash on. So that's part of why I do it. Okay, so then we're gonna go on with my favorite part, concealer. Powder again, and then I like to take a dry sponge and like use that to bake a little bit. So, and you have to make that base, otherwise it doesn't work right. And then use the excess to kind of set down the rest of our foundation and get ready for blush and bronzer. And the NYX, or the NYX matte bronzer. And I am not shy with this, okay? Start on the forehead.
Cut the forehead in half.
And then I like to go in with Milani Luminoso because it adds some sheen. Okay, and then we're gonna cut the face and sculpt it even further with our dry, disgusting blender and add hella powder and take it from the lip up to the ear. and while we have this baking, we are going to take a highlighting brush and then go back into the Dream Street palette. And I always like to go in with this shade. It's the shade Spark, and toss that on my inner corner. Okay, and then we're also going to go ahead and highlight the cheekbones while we're baking. Specifically with this BH Cosmetics Blushing and Volley palette. Very well loved, as you can see. And I go in with a big ass, fat ass fan brush. And I like to mix these two shades. Highlighted. What am I going to do now? I'm going to brush off the bake with this brush. It's a weird brush. It's a flat top, but I find that it works really well for this part because it just gets rid of it very nicely. Okay, love this L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. I'm a dewy girl. Okay, not everyone is, that's fine, but I am. And if you do like me, this is for you. It has a beautiful mist. It has a good amount of product, more than your average. I think it has well, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's 3 fluid ounces. I feel like that's a lot for a setting spray, so. Okay, and then what I like to do while I'm, waiting for this to dry is go in with my damp beauty blender and kind of go over top that blush highlight bronzer region up here. Because what that does is it marries it all together, and it also takes the highlight from looking chunky and metallic to looking like you are lit from within. I'm going to go in with some mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, and I feel good about that. So now we have to figure out, or we have to put on a lip. We have to figure out what we're doing here. I want to dabble with the red. I want to, because I want to be a part of this. A part of the club. I don't really like a red lip on me because I have big ass lips to begin with, and it's like I'm asking for more attention. But let's do it. 'Tis the season. So I don't have the right lip liner for this, but it's okay. I have something kind of red. It's more purple, but we're gonna cover it up anyway. So I'm gonna line my lips with this NYX NYX. Why do I want to call it NYX? It's NYX, or is it NYX? Whatever. Crayon retractable. It's in plum. Definitely the wrong color for this, but we're going for it. Okay. This is sad. This is this red. My niece got to this. It's a messed up red lipstick, but it's from Rimmel in the shade Kiss of Life. It's very expired too. Honestly, pleasantly surprised. Like, it's so vibrant. So I think this is how I'm gonna leave it. Normally I would do a nude shade lip, but I'm feeling this red lip. I feel like the tones on my eyes are relatively chill enough for me to pull this off. So yeah, that is going to conclude the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It was kind of holiday inspired-esque, more toned down, neutral eyes, and then a fun pop of red on the lip. Yeah, so okay, so that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Ah, I'm so bad at this. What is going on with this foundation? Okay, whatever. Drag that, get that last little, yep, just like that. Yeah, so, I don't really know how to end this.